I clearly made a mistake putting that computer in his room. I allowed the computer to become too much of his life. My son had these online relationships going on that were completely invisible to me.
When Ryan Halligan was in 7th grade, he told his father he was being bullied and asked him to teach him how to fight.
Right after Christmas, we got into a routine. We would go down into the basement after dinner and we put on the red boxing gloves. And we had this conversation one night. I said, now, Ryan, you know how to fight. The last thing I want to see happen now is that you now start picking fights at school. Don't ever want to learn that you're now the bully. But I did say to him, I said, Ryan, if that kid or any of his friends ever lay a single finger on you, you've got my full permission to wail on them.
After that, things got better. Ryan told his parents the bullying had stopped. But then, in October of 2003, he killed himself.
You know, all I kept asking myself was why? Why? You know, I kept crying. Why, Ryan? Why did you do this?
Anybody who would look at him as a child and then have a crystal ball and see into the future as to how he would die, you just wouldn't believe it.
Just days after Ryan's suicide, John turned on his son's computer, looking for answers.
I started to say, okay, there has to be something here. At the time, I was concerned about what everybody was concerned about, predators and pedophiles, right? I mean, that was what the media was talking about. You heard the horror stories. I thought, oh, let me go log on to his AOL account. Let me see if Ryan's friends will open up to me online.
I saw Ryan's screen name pop up, and I was really angry, actually. I thought someone was just playing a big joke, and to me, that was not funny at all.
All these instant messages started popping up. You know, who are you? What are you doing? This isn't funny. Get off of Ryan's account. And I was typing back as fast as I could on Mr. Halligan. Is there anything anybody's willing to share with me that might explain why Ryan did what he did?
We just started talking about what I knew. People would say things to Ryan over the internet and at school. Like, you were such a loser, and just really mean things.
Over the summer, Ryan had become the victim of a vicious cyberbullying campaign. One boy had started a rumor that Ryan was gay.
I didn't stick up for him at the time because I thought, you know, it was just that middle school bullying. It happens. But it was real, and it really hurt him.
You know, back in my day, if you're getting bullied, it ends at the schoolyard. You come home, then you have your safe haven. But not for Ryan. He came home and did what every other kid did. He went online, and then now the taunts got to continue at home as well.
According to Ryan's friends, the tipping point came when a popular girl at school flirted with Ryan over instant messaging, only to humiliate him later by telling him it had all been a big joke. It was a game she often played with boys online.
I guess the fun is like dropping the bomb, you know, oh, just kidding. And then that like crushed him. I mean, you wouldn't do that to someone's face, but online it's completely different. You can do whatever you want, and no one can do anything. You're at your house, they're at their house. It's different.